What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another muscle car walk around here at Coyote Classics. Today, Chad and I are checking out this sweet 1972 Nova.
Yeah, man, this was Grandma's car, Dalton, that was absolutely transformed into a gorgeous Super Sport Nova.
Yeah, I love the color on it too.
Yeah, this dark green metallic paint is laid out absolutely beautifully across a laser straight body. We have some pictures of the restoration. This was we'll call it a frame off. So it was a front subframe off restoration. We do have photographs of it. Low mileage original car. Still has the original floor mat in it. So really cool car, guys. It's had a beautiful paint job put on it, some new bright work, and a really nice set of Super Sport rims, raised wet letter tires with the Super Sport trim and hood.
You ain't kidding, it's a laser straight car.
It's a nice car. Me and Dalton just got back and was checking out some other Novas that we're selling, and we just got back and looked at ours, and I'll tell you what, this thing is super nice. For the money, guys, it is an awesome car. Wait till we drive it, you'll see just how this car not only looks awesome, it drives awesome as well.
And you kind of hit the nail on the head when you said it was a grandma car that grandson might have got a hold of and turned it into kind of a hot rod.
Yeah, I mean a show quality hot rod, man. I mean, look at the bottom of this hood. It's all painted black beautifully with the correct matting down there. High-rise intake, serpentine belt system, power steering, is it disc brakes in the front, Dalton? I'm probably pretty sure they are. Yeah, they are. Power disc brakes in the front.
Built up 350.
Super nice quality.
I like the valve covers they put on there too. Those are pretty sharp looking.
As far as the engine compartment goes, guys, I mean, what a beautiful job on the inner fenders. Inner fender aprons, you can go ahead and see it's got all new front upper A-arm, new suspension. Like I said, front frame, subframe off, completely done.
One thing, they did not go ahead and put headers on it. It still has the exhaust manifold.
Yeah, direct manifold. Beautiful engine compartment. I mean, this Nova is a beautiful driver, but I mean, it's nice enough you can take to any local car show and be super proud of it as well.
Probably win a trophy.
Oh yeah, I love this car. The grill's great, front bumper's excellent. Not a real Super Sport, guys. We're not selling it as one. But you can't tell by looking at it.
Yeah, it'd fool a lot of people.
Yeah. You can see a reflection anywhere in the paint, guys. It's a cloudy day. It's just beautiful paint job. You can tell, like I said, this was a grandpa style low mileage car. All the gaps are awesome on it. The lower fender, rocker door, lower quarter, all that stuff looks fantastic. Also, go on our website, coyoteclassics.com. You won't believe how solid the frame, floors, trunk, all that is excellent as well. As we look out across the roof of the car, there's no dents, dings, anything like that. Super clean. We only noticed one little scratch on this whole car before we are doing this walk around, and that's on the driver's side. We'll point that out just a little bit. Now listen to that idle. It just has an awesome sound coming out of that exhaust, and that exhaust is some super nice exhaust too. I don't know if it's a stainless steel. Looks kind of like a stainless exhaust on it. Bumpers are new, all the new SS emblems.
And this color almost looks black.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite Chevy colors.
Yeah, that dark green is fantastic. And look how this trunk fits from top to bottom. I mean, that's where you get when you have a low mileage car, just everything fits excellent. No bubbles, no blisters anywhere behind the rear quarter. Over the wheel is excellent. The SS wheels are new. I guess if I'm gonna pick on the wheels at all, the caps have just a little bit of pitting on the cap itself. Door handles are original, but they're in excellent shape. Corner of the door color's good. You can tell when they did the restoration. Again, there's pictures of the paint job and stuff done as well, but everything was taken off. The door panels were taken off, doors were taken off. The jambs were all properly done. You can tell that there's no tape line here in the door jamb. The quarters and the jambs are all painted at the same time. Now, this is the original seat, guys, and I'm pretty sure it's the original rubber mat. Jason said he cleaned this rubber mat 3 times. So he was on, worked on the car pretty much all day and a half. So completely we cleaned it. It's in beautiful shape. The original seat is in excellent shape. You can look at the cord and tell that it's just got a little bit of fading. What's it got for miles on it, all? Will you look? Headliner's in excellent shape as well. Visors are all nice and tight.
It has 54,802.
54,800 miles. Previous owner stated that is the original miles, and I am guessing myself as far as you look at the original interior condition of the seats, back shelf, headliner. It's I would say it's definitely the original miles.
Wait till you look at that gauge pump. It's doing just crystal clean.
As we open up here, you can tell it's got all the original paint on the dash, outside and inside. All the factory stickers, the light works in there. It does have a remote that goes with the stereo. Aftermarket gauges down here, just so you can see it carries great oil pressure, about 35 pounds after it's warmed up to 180 degrees. Shows it's charging. Sony CD player. Heater fan works. We're going to go ahead and get the heat going today. Factory in-dash tack works. 54,802 miles, and check out how clean the lens and gauges are. Gas gauge works as well. Horn works. Here's another thing, guys. Look at the quality of the original paint still on this steering column. All the little plastic around here. The cleanliness and the niceness of the original knobs. Okay, they're not new. You can just see there's just a little bit of stuff on them, but they're really clean still. Dash pad is excellent. Paint on the top of the dash is excellent as well. The rear view mirror's tight. Visors are nice and tight still. Man, I'm sold on this Nova, D.
I know.
It is a sweet car. Take one more look down the passenger side before we go to the drivers. Got a nice sound to it. Idles right down. We got a little bit of moisture today, but even that's gone now. Some condensation. As far as our driver's side goes, again, body and paint is laser straight. We have one little scratch that was chipped, or little that they touched up with the wrong green right here, guys. So, if you want to make it perfect, you'd have to get that quarter touched up.
I'd give him an A for effort, though, on that touch-up.
I don't know. And maybe a C. But look at the quality and the color of this. Like you said, it's got a ton of metallic, and you can just see it in this light here. But very nice color. Tires have great tread on them still. As far as our door here, lines up really nicely until we get to the very, very bottom. And it just sticks out just a little bit right there. I'd say that's the worst body gap of this whole entire car.
I mean, that hits the nail right on the head. I mean, you can't get one to line up much better.
No, I mean, everything else is excellent on it. Front fender lines up beautifully all the way. You know how many fenders and stuff that people bondo up in the rocker panel? How many times you see that?
It's surprising how many people don't do things the right way as far as like restoration.
Exactly. It takes a little longer to do it right. Corner of the door's all been painted. And here's the reason that door sticks out a little bit, guys. You can see just a little bit. It's got just a little bit of work done right here in this very corner of that door. See that, D?
Yep.
I wouldn't blame that on the quarter panel there. Just that corner of that door sticks out just because of that. Again, that rubber mat looks almost new in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The paint in the door jambs is fantastic. As we look in behind the lower rear fender, or the front fender, that's all excellent as well, not patched up, really clean. Here's another thing, look at our light switch and our wipers. That's all super clean. The wipers work good. They're 2-speed wipers and they park correctly. There's the other side of the steering column. Like I said, it's a 54,000 mile car, guys. Here's your original seat. Does have a couple little splits in the cord on the driver's side coming in and out. But other than that, looks great. How about that heater working great today?
I was just gonna comment on that. It's nice to have that for sure. These seats are pretty comfortable.
It's a nice car. So many people take out the original bench seats and put in some goofy buckets, and these Novas they have forever. There's nothing wrong with the original bench. So from the factory, this was a 2-speed power glide car. Obviously, it's got a I think Brant said this is a 700 R4.
Really?
Yep. I think this is a 4-speed automatic transmission. So we will check on that when we get back, but I know that's what he said it was. So we talked about our horn, our wipers, our heater, our tack. All the gauges work, guys. CD player works. Wipers work. This car's ready to go.
Yeah.
We're ready to go to a classic car show. We're ready to drive cross country.
On a side note too, how cool is it to have a factory tag? I mean, a lot of these Nova, especially if you didn't get the Super Sport, did not.
Holy, this thing gets right with the program too.
Yeah, it does.
The grandson knew what he was doing when he had the motor built and the transmission put in this thing.
It seems that way, yeah, it does.
The windshield's got the antenna in the windshield. I just want to comment on how clean the windshield is too. You know what I mean? It's not chipped up, scarred up. I mean, this whole car, 54,800 miles. Brakes work great. Disc brakes, power steering.
Yeah, this is just a hell of a car.
Yeah.
Man, it gets right with the program.
Yeah, it really does. It runs and drives fantastic. So many times the 700 R4s are just kind of hard to get completely shifting at the right shift points. You know what I mean? This car runs and drives fantastic. Four-barrel kicks in good. The only thing I can see on Dalton, and our brakes are perfect. No hands on the wheel at all. Top of it. But the steering wheel is just tilted just a little bit.
Yeah.
Could be straightened a little bit. But the alignment's excellent. The brakes are great.
Sounds good. Looks good.
Nice and quiet inside here too.
It does feel up nice. I think they did new door rubbers. That's what it looked like.
Just even all these original trim pieces in here, along the side of the windshield pillar, all these pieces. Look at this, the seatbelt holders.
I know, I was going to point that out.
Brand new.
Yeah, they
brand
do.
Brand freaking new. Got the shoulder harnesses. Don't look like they've ever been used.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this is a fantastic car. Get behind the wheel, you're going to buy it.
Absolutely. Check it out, coyoteclassics.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.